Seniors. Top 4. Juices to restore vision and memory. While you sleep, it's a subtle but undeniable truth often overlooked in discussions about aging. The gradual, yet profound deceleration of our visual processing and cognitive functions as we advance beyond the age of 60. This isn't necessarily about the onset of disease, but rather the cumulative effect of everyday experiences that can quietly diminish our quality of life. We speak of the morning haze, that frustrating period upon waking where vision remains stubbornly blurry for what feels like an eternity, sometimes stretching to 10 minutes before clarity finally arrives. We acknowledge the disorienting sensation of entering a room, only to find the purpose for our presence has utterly vanished, leaving us momentarily adrift in our own homes. And who among us hasn't experienced the searing discomfort in our eyes after merely a few minutes glued to a screen? A sensation that whispers of profound fatigue and an unwelcome strain. These aren't mere inconveniences, they are tangible signs, real indicators that our bodies are undergoing changes. Crucially, however, these experiences are not an inevitable surrender to the passage of time, nor are they something we must simply accept as an unalterable part of aging. The underlying truth, a fact that may genuinely surprise many, points to a more fundamental issue. Groundbreaking research prominently featured in the esteemed Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging has illuminated a critical finding. An astonishing 92% of adults over the age of 65 are demonstrably deficient in at least one vital nutrient essential for the intricate repair processes of the eyes and brain, particularly during the crucial hours of sleep, not merely during the day. This powerful revelation signifies that night after night, as our bodies strive to regenerate and restore, they are effectively deprived of the very building blocks required to rebuild delicate memory cells and refresh those tired, often dry eyes. Yet, this profound insight remains largely unaddressed in mainstream discourse, a silence that Dr. James Porter, with decades of dedicated experience, seeks to break. As your guide through this vital information, if this marks your initial encounter with these discussions, know that your presence here is deeply appreciated, and a heartfelt invitation is extended to subscribe if your aspirations include cultivating a sharper mind, experiencing extended vitality, and embracing robust strength well into your senior years. Our focus today transcends the ordinary. We are delving into the remarkable potential of specific natural juices, not just any beverages, but 4 meticulously selected drinks, each now scientifically validated for their unparalleled ability to literally recharge your brain's cognitive prowess and restore the clarity of your vision, all while your body reposes in sleep. This isn't about pharmaceutical interventions or artificial supplements. It is an elegant return to the power of real, wholesome foods, thoughtfully blended and consumed at precisely the opportune moments. The simplicity of this approach belies its profound impact. Across countless patient experiences, Dr. Porter has observed transformative journeys. Individuals once plagued by frustrating memory lapses and debilitating screen fatigue awakening with newfound invigoration, their vision crystal clear, their recall significantly enhanced, all attributable to the consistent integration of the right juice into their evening ritual. Join us then as we meticulously unravel the intricate processes unfolding within your body and discover the astonishing capabilities these 4 potent juices can unleash for your enduring well-being. Let's commence our exploration with the first and perhaps the most universally recognized, yet surprisingly overlooked contender, carrot juice. When contemplating which single juice older adults frequently underestimate, carrot juice invariably rises to the top of the list, and this oversight is a disservice to its profound benefits. Carrot juice stands as one of a select few natural elixirs that offers direct, targeted nourishment to both the delicate structures of your retina and the vital prefrontal cortex, the very seat of memory, attention, and executive function within the brain. The mechanics of its efficacy are truly remarkable. Carrots are exceptionally rich in beta-carotene, a vibrant orange pigment that your body masterfully converts into vitamin A, a nutrient so fundamental that its role in maintaining retinal health, specifically the highly specialized photoreceptor cells responsible for our ability to perceive in dim light, cannot be overstated. Without an adequate supply of vitamin A, these crucial cells begin a process of degeneration, manifesting in challenging symptoms such as night blindness, a pervasive blurring of vision, and the uncomfortable sensation of dry eyes, all afflictions commonly reported by older adults. However, the story of carrot juice's ocular benefits extends far beyond vitamin A alone. It is also an abundant source of lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful carotenoids that have been rigorously proven to safeguard the macula, the small yet incredibly vital central portion of your retina that orchestrates your sharpest, most detailed central vision. These compounds do not merely act as a preventative shield against future damage. They actively assist the eye in recuperating from the relentless assault of oxidative stress, a process significantly exacerbated by years of pervasive screen exposure and harmful ultraviolet UV light. Shifting our focus to the brain, carrot juice reveals another layer of its extraordinary capacity. It boasts high concentrations of falcarinol, a natural plant compound whose neuroprotective properties have been scientifically documented, demonstrating an ability to shield neuronal membranes and effectively mitigate inflammation within delicate brain tissue. A compelling study, published in the esteemed journal Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience in 2021, provided concrete evidence. Daily consumption of a beta-carotene-rich juice led to measurable improvements in working memory and cognitive recall among seniors over 65, particularly those who were already exhibiting early signs of cognitive decline. Within that very same study, a striking example highlighted the impact. Participants who diligently consumed 250 milliliters of carrot juice each morning for 8 consecutive weeks showcased a significant 13% improvement in visual recall tests when compared to a placebo group. While a 13% improvement might, at first glance, appear modest, its real-world implications are profound. This percentage can represent the critical difference between the vexing frustration of forgetting your neighbor's name mid-conversation and the effortless recall of precisely where you last placed your car keys, a tangible shift in daily cognitive function. And here lies a truly important, yet often overlooked, secret to maximizing carrot juice's benefits. Unlike many other juices, carrot juice is fat-soluble. This critical distinction means that your body's absorption of its invaluable nutrients is exponentially enhanced when it is consumed alongside a healthy fat, such as a mere teaspoon of high-quality olive oil or a small, satisfying handful of nutrient-dense walnuts. Therefore, if you are committed to integrating carrot juice into your daily wellness regimen, consider this actionable recommendation. Prepare it fresh each morning. Utilize 2 to 3 medium-sized carrots, ensuring they are peeled and thoroughly juiced. For an invigorating burst of flavor and an added health kick, incorporate a thin slice of fresh ginger, or for an extra dose of vitamin C and a bright tang, add a squeeze of lemon. Crucially, consume it with your breakfast, ensuring this meal includes a source of healthy fat. Even something as simple as a piece of whole grain toast adorned with creamy avocado can provide the essential fatty acids needed to unlock the full spectrum of carrot juice's restorative power. When your body receives this optimal fuel, you will often find your eyes awakening with renewed clarity, your mind sharpening with enhanced focus, and your entire day beginning to unfold with a distinctly improved sense of vitality and presence. Moving forward, our journey through revitalizing elixirs brings us to a deep red juice, one that possesses a power that might even surpass our previous contender, especially for those grappling with persistent brain fog or compromised circulation. This next beverage is boldly flavored, possessing a distinctive earthy undertone, and its effects are remarkably swift. We are, of course, referring to beet juice. Let's engage with an honest assessment. For most individuals over the age of 60, the intricate connection between robust blood flow and cognitive faculties like memory retention or the acuity of vision is rarely a primary consideration. However, this perspective warrants a significant reevaluation because without a strong, consistent, and unimpeded circulatory system, both your brain and your eyes are subjected to a debilitating scarcity of the various very essence upon which their survival and optimal function depend: oxygen. This critical juncture is precisely where the extraordinary properties of beet juice emerge as a game changer. Beets are exceptionally rich in dietary nitrates. Upon the ingestion of beet juice, these natural nitrates undergo a remarkable transformation within your body, being converted into nitric oxide, a potent, naturally occurring signaling molecule. The primary function of nitric oxide is to signal your blood vessels to relax and expand, a physiological process known as vasodilation. The profound significance of vasodilation in this context cannot be overstated. As your blood vessels widen, an increased volume of oxygen-rich blood is able to surge towards your brain and retina, delivering the vital fuel these highly demanding organs require for their intricate repair processes, a necessity that becomes particularly pronounced during the restorative hours of sleep. Empirical evidence substantiates these claims. A rigorous clinical study, meticulously published in the Nitric Oxide Journal in 2020, demonstrated unequivocally that adults over the age of 60 who incorporated daily beet juice consumption into their routines experienced significantly improved cerebral blood flow, with particular enhancements observed in the frontal lobe, the brain region crucially responsible for functions such as attention, meticulous decision-making, and short-term memory recall. The very same study further revealed that after a mere 4 weeks of consistent consumption, participants exhibited notably faster reaction times and enhanced focus during a battery of demanding cognitive tests. When considering its impact on your vision, nitric oxide also assumes a profoundly protective role. It actively supports and fortifies the intricate vascular network of the retina, thereby assisting in the prevention of microvascular damage, an insidious process that can ultimately culminate in age-related macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss. Another independent study, published in the esteemed Journal of Ocular Pharmacology and Therapeutics in 2019, provided further confirmation, illustrating that an increased production of nitric oxide, stimulated by beet juice consumption, played a pivotal role in maintaining retinal thickness and substantially reducing oxidative stress in aging subjects. What imbues beet juice with such compelling appeal, and indeed, what Dr. Porter finds most captivating, is the sheer rapidity of its action. In stark contrast to fat-soluble compounds that necessitate a longer absorption period, the endogenous production of nitric oxide from beet juice commences within a remarkable 30 minutes of ingestion. This means that the potential for experiencing sharper focus, enhanced blood flow, and clearer vision could, for some individuals, manifest within the very same day of consumption. While individual results naturally exhibit variability, if you have been contending with a pervasive sense of mental sluggishness, or if your eyes routinely feel fatigued, dull, or strained by the afternoon, this deep red elixir might just represent the profound natural boost your body has been patiently awaiting. Therefore, Dr. Porter's recommendation for its optimal consumption is as follows. Procure 1 medium-sized raw beet, thoroughly peel it, and then slice it. Juice it alongside a small apple or half an orange. These fruits serve to elegantly balance the beet's inherently earthy flavor profile, making it more palatable. The ideal time for consumption is in the afternoon, typically between 2 and 4 p.m., a period when a significant number of individuals commonly experience a noticeable decline in both energy levels and mental clarity. To amplify the benefits of improved blood flow, you might consider pairing its consumption with a brisk walk, though its potency remains considerable even when enjoyed on its own. Just a single glass per day can imbue your brain and eyes with the oxygen-rich blood they so desperately require for sustained health and optimal function. Our exploration now shifts to an entirely different spectrum of biological power, one that operates at a fundamental cellular level, diligently rebuilding and safeguarding your precious neurons and retinal cells. The next extraordinary offering is a deep purple juice, regrettably overlooked by many, blueberry juice. While some foods primarily function as protective agents, others possess the truly remarkable capacity to actively help rebuild what the relentless march of time and the inevitable process of aging may have gradually eroded. Blueberry juice masterfully accomplishes both. Blueberries stand as one of nature's most concentrated and abundant sources of anthocyanins, a class of exceptionally potent antioxidants. These remarkable compounds do far more than merely combat inflammation. They actively stimulate neurogenesis, which is to say, they encourage your body to generate entirely new brain cells, a concept that transcends mere theoretical speculation and is firmly grounded in scientific discovery. A pivotal, landmark study extensively documented in the prestigious Journals of Gerontology Series A in 2020 provided compelling evidence that seniors who consistently consumed wild blueberry juice on a daily basis for 12 weeks exhibited significant, measurable improvements across several cognitive domains, including memory recall, processing speed, and demonstrably enhanced neural activation as observed on advanced MRI scans. Researchers meticulously attributed these profound effects to the unique ability of anthocyanins to successfully traverse the highly selective blood-brain barrier, effectively reduce pervasive oxidative stress within the hippocampus, a brain region indispensable for memory formation, and significantly augment the expression of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a crucial protein vital for the survival, growth, and overall health of brain cells. The powerful influence of blueberry juice extends with equal potency to the health of your eyes. Anthocyanins serve a critical protective function for retinal ganglion cells, which are absolutely essential for the accurate and efficient transmission of visual signals from the eye to the brain. Indeed, a study published in Molecular Vision in 2019 confirmed that the regular intake of blueberry extract effectively preserved retinal structure in older test subjects, even when subjected to challenging conditions of oxidative damage. This comprehensive dual action, protecting existing structures while actively supporting cellular regeneration, is precisely why blueberry juice emerges as such an exceptionally effective tool. It doesn't merely decelerate age-related decline, it actively fosters cell regeneration within the very systems that underpin your capacity for clear thought and sharp vision. Consider the compelling case of Helen, a 74-year-old patient who shared her personal struggle. Her cherished reading pastime had become an increasing source of frustration, the words frequently blurring before her eyes, her brain feeling sluggish and unresponsive. Upon incorporating blueberry juice into her daily evening routine, Helen experienced a profound transformation. Within a matter of weeks, she was once again immersed in her beloved crossword puzzles, her mind sharp, her focus unwavering, and a joyous smile gracing her lips once more. If you feel inspired to experience these potential benefits, Dr. Porter's recommendation is straightforward. Utilize either fresh or frozen wild blueberries, approximately 1 cup. Blend them with a small amount of water, or if a thicker, more satiating juice is preferred, combine them with half a banana. The optimal time for consumption is in the evening, approximately 90 minutes before retiring to bed. This specific timing aligns perfectly with the initiation of your brain's nightly repair cycle, allowing these vital nutrients to be delivered directly to where they are most needed, commencing their restorative work as you sleep. While blueberry juice, like any natural intervention, is not a miraculous panacea for immediate, overnight transformations, it provides your brain and eyes with the precise building blocks they require. When consistently supplied, these intricate systems respond, they rebuild, demonstrating a remarkable resilience even after periods of neglect or prolonged strain. Finally, we arrive at what might be considered one of the most surprising and profoundly underestimated juices in our quartet. It's green, it's humble in its appearance, yet it very well could be the ultimate elixir for aging minds and tired eyes. Let's turn our attention to spinach juice. Spinach consistently ranks among the most underrated superfoods for both brain and eye health globally, and when it is transformed into a juice, its full, potent potential is unlocked and made readily available for absorption. Spinach is an exceptionally rich source of lutein and zeaxanthin, those critical carotenoids we discussed earlier. What makes spinach's contribution particularly impactful is that these two powerful compounds are literally stored within the macula, the central, most critical part of your retina, which is directly responsible for our sharpest, most detailed, and finely tuned central vision. As we age, the concentrations of these vital protective pigments naturally diminish, leaving the macula increasingly vulnerable to the relentless assault of oxidative stress, the damaging effects of UV light exposure, and chronic inflammation, all root causes of frustratingly blurry vision and the insidious progression of macular degeneration. However, spinach juice offers benefits that extend beyond mere protection. It actively supports functional repair. A compelling study published in the journal Nutrients in 2020 demonstrated a direct correlation between higher blood concentrations of lutein and zeaxanthin derived from the consistent intake of leafy greens and measurable improvements in contrast sensitivity and visual processing speed, particularly in older adult populations. In essence, this translates to seeing objects more clearly and processing the visual information you receive with greater alacrity and efficiency. Shifting our focus to the brain, spinach is generously endowed with folate, a crucial B vitamin that is absolutely essential for the robust production of vital neurotransmitters, most notably dopamine and serotonin, the brain's intrinsic chemicals responsible for mood regulation, motivation, and overall well-being. More importantly, folate plays a critical role in regulating homocysteine, a compound that, when present in elevated amounts, becomes toxic to delicate brain cells and has been strongly and consistently linked to cognitive decline. In 2018, a randomized trial published in the highly respected American Journal of Clinical Nutrition provided robust evidence that older adults presenting with low folate levels consistently scored lower on tests measuring memory and attention. Crucially, when folate levels were restored through dietary interventions, cognitive function showed measurable and significant improvement. Spinach also provides a substantial supply of vitamin K, a nutrient that supports the structural integrity of brain cell membranes and plays a fundamental role in the formation of myelin, the essential protective sheath that encases neurons, enabling nerve signals to travel with greater speed and efficiency. What truly elevates spinach juice to an especially powerful status is its unique synergistic profile, a perfectly balanced symphony of antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and essential vitamins that operate in concert to protect, nourish, and even reactivate dormant neural pathways. However, there is a singular caveat to consider. Spinach contains naturally occurring oxalates. In very large quantities, oxalates can potentially interfere with calcium absorption and may not be ideal for individuals with pre-existing kidney issues. This is precisely why moderation in juicing is a key principle. Dr. Porter's recommendation for optimal intake is as follows. Use 1 large handful of raw spinach. To mellow out its distinct flavor profile, combine it with a green apple or half a cucumber. Juice it fresh and consume it mid-morning or before lunch, a time frame when your body is optimally primed to fully absorb its invaluable nutrients without potential interference from heavy meals. Even a single, modest glass can deliver a palpable rush of clarity to both your vision and your cognitive processes. Having meticulously explored the individual merits of these 4 powerful juices, each targeting distinct physiological systems, it becomes evident that, when brought together, they forge a profoundly potent natural protocol designed to holistically support the enduring health of your brain and eyes as you navigate the journey of aging. In the subsequent discussion, we will distill this knowledge into a singular, uncomplicated daily plan, the very same regimen Dr. Porter utilizes with his own patients. This plan is crafted to be exceptionally easy to integrate into your life, gentle on the digestive system, and meticulously engineered to yield tangible results, even if your commitment to this path begins later in life. Now, armed with the understanding of each of these 4 remarkable juices, let us seamlessly weave them into a simple, gentle, yet incredibly effective daily routine. A plan designed for consistent adherence, even amidst the most demanding schedules or for those with the most sensitive of digestive systems. The fundamental principle guiding this regimen is to harmonize with your body's inherent natural rhythms rather than attempting to counteract them. Your eyes and brain undertake their most intensive and vital repair work during the hours of sleep, but they also experience discernible peaks of activity throughout the day, particularly during the vibrant morning hours and the more reflective late afternoon. Our goal, therefore, is to strategically support these natural fluctuations. Your day should commence with the invigorating power of carrot juice. Consume it in the morning, ideally shortly after waking. This strategic timing provides your retina with the essential vitamin A and carotenoids it requires to reset, recalibrate, and effectively focus for the visual demands of the day ahead. If you are currently taking medications, it is advisable to consume your carrot juice after your first light meal, ensuring optimal absorption and minimizing potential interactions. As the day progresses into the early afternoon, typically between 2 and 4 p.m., this window becomes your prime opportunity for beet juice. This is a period when many individuals naturally experience a dip in energy and a subtle slowing of circulation. A single small glass of beet juice at this juncture can remarkably restore mental sharpness and significantly enhance blood flow precisely when your brain needs it most to combat mid-afternoon fatigue. As evening descends, approximately 90 minutes before you intend to go to bed, make blueberry juice your chosen elixir. This precisely timed intake helps to activate critical antioxidant pathways within your brain, boosts the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, that essential protein for neuronal health, and offers robust protection to your delicate retinal nerves while you are deep in the restorative phases of sleep. Where then does spinach juice elegantly fit into this carefully orchestrated routine? Spinach is optimally consumed earlier in the day, either mid-morning or alongside your lunch. The folate, vitamin K, and lutein it contains provide crucial support for both neurotransmitter balance within the brain and the meticulous repair processes of the macula in your eyes. Furthermore, these potent nutrients are absorbed most effectively when your stomach is neither excessively full nor completely empty. It is important to emphasize that you are not obligated to consume all 4 juices every single day. The power lies in consistency, not rigid perfection. You can gracefully rotate them. Incorporating 2 juices a day is often ample, or you might choose to concentrate on one specific juice for an entire week before transitioning to another. What truly matters above all is the steadfastness of your commitment, consistency, not an unattainable ideal of daily perfection. These juices are not to be perceived as miraculous pills offering instant cures. Rather, they are invaluable tools, natural catalysts that, over time, meticulously restore the intricate internal systems that modern life, with its myriad demands and stressors, gradually wears down. We speak of the fragile blood vessels within your retina, the critical communication lines between your brain cells, and the memory circuits that can become dulled by chronic stress, pervasive inflammation, or simply the inexorable march of time. While you may not perceive immediate, dramatic shifts on day one, persistence is paramount. True healing is not a singular event that transpires overnight. It is a profound, cumulative process that unfolds when you consciously choose to support your body every single day with small, deliberate, and consistent acts of nourishment. And if a question lingers in your mind, perhaps a quiet apprehension asking, "Is it truly too late for me?" know that the emphatic answer, poised for revelation in the next segment of our discussion, is a resounding no. Regardless of your current age, irrespective of how long your vision may have felt like it was slipping or how stubbornly elusive your memories have become, a discernible path forward, a journey towards reclamation and renewed vitality, unquestionably exists. Allow Dr. Porter to illuminate what that path authentically entails. If you have journeyed through this extensive exploration and arrived at this precise juncture, please accept, first and foremost, a sincere expression of gratitude. Your sustained engagement speaks volumes about your character and your aspirations. It indicates that you are not merely a casual observer seeking another ephemeral health tip. Rather, you are here because you possess a deep-seated belief, or at the very least, a fervent hope that it is not, in fact, too late. A hope that your eyes retain the potential to once again perceive the world with pristine clarity. A hope that the intricate tapestry of your memory can still be meticulously rewoven and restored. A profound hope that your body, even now, in this very moment, retains an innate capacity for healing and renewal. And in this hope, you are profoundly correct. With over 3 decades dedicated to walking alongside older adults, some in their spirited 60s, others gracefully navigating their resilient 80s, Dr. Porter has witnessed countless individuals who, at one point, believed they had irrevocably lost too much to ever recover. Too many cherished names forgotten in conversation, too many vital lines blurred into indistinctness, too many precious moments punctuated by the unsettling sensation that the vibrant world was inexorably slipping beyond their grasp. Yet, through these myriad experiences, he has borne witness to the astonishing power of the smallest, most consistent daily choices to fundamentally reorient an entire life's trajectory. A simple glass of carrot juice each morning, diligently providing its unique ocular and cognitive nourishment. A refreshing beet juice in the afternoon, a powerful catalyst to awaken the brain and invigorate circulation. A calming blueberry juice before bed, thoughtfully chosen to nurture your neurons, encouraging them to rest, regenerate, and rebuild. And a vital spinach juice, strategically consumed during the day, designed to feed your focus and nourish the intricate structures of your eyes. This is not presented as a miracle cure, but rather as the cultivation of momentum, a powerful, self-sustaining force that is often precisely what your body requires, a gentle, consistent helping hand, extended with unwavering care. So, if today marks the day you decide to embark on this journey, even if it's simply to try just one of these potent juices, even if it's merely one conscious change, then you have already initiated something profoundly powerful. For the undeniable truth is this: your brain and your vision have not abandoned you. They are simply waiting, patiently waiting, for you to provide them with the fundamental building blocks and support they so desperately need to thrive. And this essential process, this vital journey of renewal, commences with the very choices you make about what you choose to pour into your glass. Thank you deeply for dedicating your valuable time to this exploration with Dr. Porter today. If this video has, in any measure, provided you with something useful, be it invaluable knowledge, a renewed sense of hope, or simply a fresh perspective, he would be profoundly honored if you would consider tapping the like button and, perhaps even more importantly, sharing this message with someone you hold dear. Furthermore, if your pursuit includes more gentle, scientifically validated approaches to maintaining sharpness and strength well into your 60s and beyond, we warmly invite you to consider subscribing to this channel. New videos are meticulously released every week, each thoughtfully designed with individuals just like you in mind. And please, join the conversation. We eagerly await your insights in the comments section. Have you personally experimented with any of these powerful juices? Which one resonates most with you, sparking your greatest anticipation? Let us collectively continue this journey of learning, persist in our efforts towards healing, and above all, hold steadfast to the empowering belief that our absolute best years can still, unequivocally, lie ahead. This has been Dr. James Porter. Until our next shared moment, stay profoundly well and remain perpetually curious.